Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 3 of Big Babi's Macchiato. My name is Blair Grajcevse, and today I have my good old friend, Mr. Dimitri Ioannau. What's up,
What
Dimitri?
up? How's it going?
Good. So if you're wondering who's Dimitri, I met this guy back in a business class during college, which, let's be honest, I didn't see you most of the time. I mean, you were too busy with other stuff, weren't you?
To be fair, I wasn't really in that class a lot. That class participation didn't really matter. A lot of it was online, so I wasn't really showing up to that class a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like I did show up most of the time, except for when I had a root canal, which that sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how's it going, Dimitri? It's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah, been going good. Just trying to end off the semester strong. I would say we got like 1 month of school left, so just really putting like foot forward on everything, stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, any plans this summer?
Man, I've been applying for so many jobs. Hopefully, I can go to Greece sometime in July. That's still up in the air. But yeah, just trying to work. That's it. Trying to get money for next year.
Yeah, just trying to go back to your motherland of good old Hellas.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, because I'm going to Albania this summer as well.
Really?
Yeah.
When are you going?
I leave July 18th. I already booked my ticket, so.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, in case you're wondering, Dimitri is probably the only Greek person that I know, actual true proper Greek, that is in the Greek life.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I met some Greeks in Greek life, but they don't really know a word in Greek, so I don't consider them proper
Except the obvious.
Greek. Yeah, some of us don't even know the obvious.
Wow.
Yeah.
Malaka. Yeah, that's probably the only Greek word that I know is that one.
It's the only one you need to know too.
Yeah, because let's be honest, most people are one.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people you walk by every day are one.
Yeah, but besides that, how is fraternity life?
Before we went to college, I kind of thought fraternity life was all about just drinking and partying. So I wasn't really interested in going into one at all. But then I met some friends in my orientation group who are like, hey, we got contacted by a fraternity group and like we might go to one of their events. I was like, I'll see what's about. I went out there and I kind of realized it wasn't the stereotype I was looking at. Like, it's like they actually do a lot for the community. Like, for example, my fraternity right now, Phi Delta Theta, we have a thing called Service Week. So this week, all the money we raise is going to a foundation called ALS. And so, yeah, we've just been doing a lot of philanthropy work. You meet a lot of great people, and you kind of learn more about yourself. Like, I think I've become very more confident, outgoing, just ever since joining fraternity. And I've been more confident just meeting people, and getting connections overall around campus. So, yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, because the only other extra thing that I'm doing is I've joined the school newspaper.
That's awesome.
Yeah, which I already got 3 stories up.
How's that for you? Is it stressful at all, or how do you like it?
It can be pretty stressful sometimes, especially
Mm-hmm.
the writing part, because once you do the in-person, on-field work, then you gotta write it up, and there's always a deadline that you're trying to meet.
Yeah, definitely. I see what you mean.
Yeah, but so far it's actually pretty fun. You drinking a Celsius?
Yeah, dude, I need my caffeine. I
had one before.
Gotta get my dose of caffeine every day.
I mean, the only other caffeine dose I have is this Albanian version of Red Bull called Golden Eagle.
How strong is that?
It's pretty strong. I mean, I will say it is tastier than Red Bull. That's for sure.
Yeah, I see it. I'm actually trying to work to get a sponsor by Red Bull for a fraternity.
Oh,
That's what I'm trying to do right now. Yeah, because one of our rush ideas is Red Bull for our next fall rush. I'm my recruitment chairman, so I made those decisions about that. So I'm trying to get a Red Bull sponsor, hopefully. But yeah.
that would be amazing because
Yeah.
Red Bull is all over. Like they had their own F1 team.
No, exactly. Actually, my first time ever seeing a Red Bull can was years ago in Greece. That's why I ever first saw a Red Bull can.
Yeah, they're everywhere, like Coca-Cola.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, because Red Bull's like one of the few international products that you can see that I see in Kosovo, besides Coca-Cola and all of their products.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, but it's crazy because I was doing some research before this, and I noticed that there's certain elements that Albania and Greece have a lot more in common.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially when it came to clothing, I noticed that both us Albanians and Greeks, we both shared this out at the Fustanella.
Excuse me. Wait. Sorry.
Fustanella.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like you know how like in Athens, like that ceremonial guard, they have that like that short white skirt that the soldiers wear.
Yeah. Yeah. You see all those guys walking around in
Yeah.
like the military base right there.
Yeah, we also have that in Albania.
Really?
Yeah, it's just our version is a little longer.
Yeah. No, like every time I go to Athens, me and my dad go to like this like military kind of like headquarters thing, and you see those guys walking back and forth and stuff, and it's really cool.
Yeah, because like when it comes to the Balkans, like out of every other group of the Balkans, the Albanians and Greeks have been there the longest.
Yeah.
Very much. I mean, which is crazy because like because like earlier I saw this debate of like I saw this like funny video of like a Greek guy arguing with a Turkish guy. And it was just the craziest stuff in the world. All of it is surrounding like, okay, who made baklava?
Oh yeah, I've seen all that, but I mean Greeks did it first. That's what I'm saying. I've gotten a lot of arguments with Turks as well. About who did it first, but I was hoping if we qualified for the Euro Cup, we would have played Turkey.
I know. I was so disappointed.
I'm not afraid to admit this. I cried after that game, man. I'm a grown man, and I cried.
I wouldn't blame you. I mean, I was so happy that Albania qualified, because the last time we qualified, we were only able to do it by causing a big fight against Serbia.
Yeah, exactly. But you guys won your group and everything, and even though we had a hard group, we had the playoffs. So I was looking forward to.
You guys played well.
We played amazing in the group. I thought we had one bad game against the Netherlands, but other than that, we were the only team to tie France. We kind of did what we need to do, and we destroyed Kazakhstan 5-0. I thought Georgia was going to be a run-through, but we were scared that whole game. We played scared, and it shot us in the back.
I know, because Greece previously won the tournament. I think it was when you beat Portugal in 2004.
2004, yeah.
Yeah, you actually beat Portugal back when they had a young Ronaldo.
When they had Luis Figo, young Ronaldo, they had a great team, and I don't know. It's just I think it all comes down to our managing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I think our manager has already left Greece, so we were going to renew his. We were planning on extending his contract on March 31st, but he left Greece.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, because our coach, we made a smart decision by hiring a Brazilian, Silvinho.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, and he's done amazing. I mean, like after we qualified, like you can see all the players making him wear a traditional Albanian men's cap.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty much Albanian now. We qualified just our own. I mean, the moment that I knew we were gonna make it was when we beat Poland.
Yeah, that was big.
Oh my gosh. I was coming home from work. I turned on TV and I couldn't stop jumping.
Yeah. I know. I would feel the same way, to be honest. I would feel the same way.
Yeah, I was going excited. I mean, because like I also have this other friend. His name is Matthew. He's a crazy Italian guy.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you something. After Italy won the Euros last time, he just kept on trolling me about Italy winning because I was secretly rooting for England.
I was rooting for England too. I love England's atmosphere. I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind the Italians. I love their team and everything. I think they're a very passionate team. I just love England's atmosphere, so I was waiting for England in that final.
Yeah, I mean, it's especially because I was talking to my friend Joe, who is also English. Before the game, I was texting him, "It's coming home, it's coming home," and instead it went to Rome.
It went to Rome and penalties. That was, man, disappointing game. But it's all good.
Yeah, but I can't wait for the Euros.
I was excited too until last week happened, and
I know
I'm just upset because it's you expect so much more. You expect so much more, and then
I mean, because I was thinking about actually going to the games, but the problem is when I was talking to my cousins in Germany, I found out that none of the games are going to be held at their city.
Really?
Yeah, because they live in Stuttgart, but none of the games where Albania plays in are going to be in Stuttgart.
Oh, damn. I know me and my dad, we've always talked about if Greece goes to a major tournament, I'd go to Greece that summer, we would go out there. In 2014, we didn't go to Brazil because Brazil is very dangerous, and I was 9 years old at the time.
Yeah.
But we haven't been to a major tournament since then, so we haven't had a chance to fly out. And I feel like Germany would have been perfect because it's only like a 2-hour flight from Greece. We've always talked about going to a major tournament if Greece is in it. And since Germany, I thought was like the perfect spot.
You know, especially
But who
flying
knows?
within Europe, it's pretty cheap. I mean, like you could get like a 20-euro flight on like Wizz Air.
Exactly. Like we could have taken a bus if we wanted to. Honestly,
Yeah,
we could have
you know,
we could have done what we needed to do. Like we would have gone, but I don't know. Hopefully, we make the World Cup. You know, if things change, because I know Europe is now adding 4 more teams to the
yeah,
to our
they
slot because
are.
of 48 teams now. So I mean,
It's
yeah.
gonna be a crazy tournament.
Mhm.
Yeah, because like when I was thinking about like attending the game, like I calculated the cost, and let me tell you something, I already blew most of my money on the plane tickets.
Yeah,
They're ridiculous this year.
it's horrible. It's like if you find a ticket, there's like a 2% chance you find a ticket for less than $1,000.
Yeah,
And also, but if you look at the layover, it's like over a 5 hour layover that you have.
yeah, that's how
You know.
because like when I'm flying to Kosovo this summer, I have to stop at Switzerland.
Hmm.
I gotta stay there for 5 hours. Then when I come back, I gotta stay 6 hours in Austria. And
Yeah.
the
No, it's
total
like that.
round trip ticket, without the extra baggage, because I carry extra baggage, it's $1,300.
Yeah, it's crazy expensive.
And have to pay an extra like 200 euros just to have a second bag both ways.
Hmm. Have you ever stopped in Amsterdam before?
No, mainly
It's
because
it's crazy. Yeah.
because flying out of Chicago going to Kosovo, I tried to stay within one airline because I had a previous incident with Turkish Airlines where they almost lost my stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, Amsterdam's massive, but honestly, with Lufthansa, our bags have gotten lost a couple times. Like for example, this summer, me and both my sisters flew out. We went to Munich first, and then we went from Munich to Athens.
Wow.
And pretty much, the only bag that came back was my bag. That's it. Both my sisters didn't have their bag, and the way they got it was they went like to like the service center or whatever they said, and like, what's your town name? We wrote down it. The town I stay at is like a village of like 2,000
What's it
people.
called?
That's where my dad grew up. So we just wrote the town name, and it came on a bus. They just dropped it off at the bus stop 2 days later.
Wow.
Like that's how they do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because over a year ago, I was flying Turkish Airlines because I previously flew with them before, and they used to be the cheapest. They're no longer anymore. Like
Oh no, yeah, they're crazy expensive.
even with a student discount, a round trip would have been 1,700.
Damn,
Are you
that's
kidding me?
crazy.
And the worst part was, I was like, okay, how about I try using my loyalty miles? Because I have some miles, from my credit card that I can move over.
Yeah.
Before I wanted to buy the ticket, they increased the price of tickets with miles.
Really?
50,000 one way. Economy.
Economy too.
And before that,
That's crazy.
it would have been 45,000 on business.
That's crazy.
I know, because what happened was, so I went into O'Hare. My brother dropped me off. My brother made me check in my carry-on. Big mistake, because when I went into Pristina, none showed up.
Wow.
So 3 check bags missing. 2 days later, my carry-on and one of my check bags came in. But the last one, which had most of my personal stuff, it didn't came until after 2 weeks. In which,
That's crazy. No, it's scary flying international too, because
Yeah.
sometimes they lose your stuff, and like especially in Europe, they don't really care sometimes if your stuff gets lost. They're like,
Yeah.
all right, it's your problem, not ours. Like they don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like the only way that saved me was my uncle knowing some people.
That's exactly how it goes around, and like if you have connections, then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But like if you don't, they don't really care about you.
'Cause
Like
what
they
happened-
blame it all on you.
Because what happened was, it was the 29th of December. I was in my aunt's house, because I stay with my aunt a lot in this town called Podujeva. Then I get a call from my uncle saying, hey, get to Pristina airport. Your baggage arrived. But the problem is, it was late at night and there were no buses because the service ended.
Oh, yeah.
So what we did was, me and my cousin, we just rented a car and just drove to the airport.
Really?
It was, we just rented a car for 30 euros.
That's dirt cheap. That's crazy.
I know, right?
Honestly, that's a really good deal though. How long did you have the car for? Did you have it for like that couple hours or?
Yeah, just for that one day.
That's still a really good price in my opinion.
Yeah, because throughout my time, in my backpack, which I still had, I was carrying this piece of paper from the airport saying that I'm waiting for an extra baggage.
Yeah.
Went to the airport, went to the help desk. They took me to the back room, picked up my stuff, signed the book, and I came out. The only problem was I had to buy a new hair gel.
Oh, see, that makes sense. I mean, some stuff like that will go missing a couple times. It's annoying, but it's happened to me only once where my bag has gone missing, and all they gave me, they're like, I had to stay in Athens the next day because like the village I stay at's like a 2.5 hour drive from the airport.
Ooh.
So when I lost my this was like years ago when I lost my bag, I had to stay at my aunt's house in Athens for like overnight. That I came back and all they gave me when I lost my bag was like a toothbrush and like a pajamas. That's all they gave me.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that made it better was the airport staff at Pristina being very nice.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, they're the best airport staff I've dealt with. They're so helpful, they're so informative, and they're so nice.
That's nice. I mean, I think I've like the ones in Athens. Like, if I ever had a problem, they've been like okay. They haven't like caused too much of a problem, and like they try to help you as much as they can, but like, they really can't do that much.
Yeah,
you know?
Especially,
Yeah.
I mean, the only time it gets a problem is like occasionally when the airport gets overcrowded, especially during the
Mhm.
summer season.
Yeah. No, exactly, definitely.
Yeah. Especially
How-
because now Pristina Airport is going to be more busy because the EU just lifted visa requirements for Kosovo
Really?
passports. Yeah, I can now go
Yeah.
into all the Schengen countries with my Kosovo passport without a visa.
Really? Yeah, I was thinking about getting a Greek passport, but I don't think I will. You know, I
Yeah.
still have my dual citizenship with Greece, but like I don't want to go through the Greek passport because I'm just afraid they'll send me to the military.
Oh yeah, that's always a big problem.
Yeah, because when I turned 18, it was the summer in 2022, and they actually contacted my dad, and I was leaving for Greece the next day. Like, hey, is he coming to the military? My dad had to go to like some center, like some police center, and fill out some stuff, and I was fine. And then when I came back from Greece that summer, I had to fill out a bunch of paperwork though. My mom had to get like, I went on my mom's computer one time and I saw like a document saying Dimitri military.
Oh.
I opened it. It was like 8 pages, but yeah, it was. It's a process because like if I didn't fill that stuff out legally, they're allowed like to get me at the gate of the airport and take me to the military.
Wow.
Yeah, legally they're allowed to do that, but I have everything sorted out and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, because I know like Kosovo doesn't have a military draft, at least not yet. I mean, there
Mhm.
have been proposals in the past to implement one, but they haven't really gone through. Because every time when they try to do that, there's all of a sudden tensions with Serbia begins again.
Yeah. So what's the rule there? If it's like you're turning 18, do you have to go? Or is it optional?
Uh, it's optional. You know, there's no draft law yet. It's just
Yeah.
every time they try to propose one, it doesn't really go through because stuff like international relations like gets the priority first.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, with Greece, it's like 18, once you turn 18, you have to go, but you can work for a couple of years and or you can go to university first. You have that option. You don't
Oh,
have to go
okay.
right when you turn 18. But yeah, usually like some of my friends have not gone yet. You know, they're just working first, and like some want to go to like university in Athens. So yeah, they're
Yeah.
taking their time. But I think after they're done, they have to go.
Yeah.
It's only like 9 months too, or
Oh,
12
9 months?
months.
Okay,
Yeah.
not that long. I mean, I heard in Russia they have it worse where you got to serve an entire year.
Yeah, it used to be when my dad served. His was like 24 months. His was
Wow.
really long. Yeah, but he loved it. He was thinking about staying there, but then he didn't.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you do have to go, I mean, Greece is part of NATO, so it wouldn't really like affect your U.S. citizenship.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't. I'll be
No.
fine. I'll just like if I wanted to go personally, I would only have to go for 6 months since I'm dual citizenship.
Ah,
But yeah, literally, like I wouldn't do much. I'll just probably it depends whatever station they put me in, and I just like
yeah,
do what they tell me to.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. I mean, cause like cause like I think in a couple of years, like the EU is now gonna put like an extra travel requirement for U.S. citizens, where you pretty much have to fill like an e-visa form just to be registered.
Really.
Yeah, it's called the ETAIS. Cause like for a long time, like EU passports, when they want to come to the U.S., they had to register in ESTA, which is like a e-visa type, where they gotta pay a
Yeah.
fee and pretty much register themselves online. And the EU is saying if they're doing this to us, let's do the same. So what it
Yeah.
is I think there is a fee. I know there is a fee, but where you pretty much you go online to the EU website, fill out all
Yeah.
your passport details, and you get the thing which is valid for however long it is. And I think like the bill is like 35 euros.
Wow. Damn.
I think I don't know. Yeah, but that's only valid as long as you're okay. Never mind. It's actually €7, so it's
No,
pretty
not bad.
cheap. Yeah.
It's pretty cheap.
Which when I found out they were doing now, I was like, okay, if this does become a thing, might as well get my Kosovo passport.
Yeah. No, exactly. That's smart.
Yeah. So yeah, because if you actually get your Greek passport, you can avoid that whole stuff.
Yeah. No, exactly. No, but yeah, I just don't want to go through the process of getting a new passport again because I remember last time I renewed my American passport was during COVID, and part of the reason why I didn't go to Greece that summer was because I didn't have my passport because I renewed it in March. I didn't get my passport till like December.
Wow.
Yeah, because like the whole COVID thing happened, and they
Yeah.
canceled my. They gave us a refund for our flight, thank God, because I was scheduled to go and everything. My flight was booked in like February, and I was scheduled to go, and then it kind of like that summer sucked because I just not having the passport, I couldn't go to Greece, and yeah.
Yeah. That sucks.
Mhm.
Yeah, because nowadays they made it easier where you can finally renew your passport online.
Yeah, exactly. It's 20 times easier to do that.
I know.
Mhm.
It's crazy because like I renewed mine just before they implemented the system.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
when I renewed it, I got it back in a month.
Did you go to Albania or Kosovo in like 2021?
Yeah, that summer I did, but I already had a passport.
Did you have to like have the vaccine or anything to do that, or
Just a negative test.
Yeah, with me, I had to go to Greece because I went to Greece that summer. I had to get a negative test. Sorry, who's calling me right now? I had to get a negative test, and I had to get a double dose of the vaccine, Pfizer,
Wow.
2 weeks prior to my flight. And I remember when I was at the airport checking my bag and everything, this Greek couple who didn't speak English asked my mom to translate, and my mom was translating for them. I asked my mom what happened, and they weren't allowed to leave the U.S. and go to Greece yet because they got the second dose only 5 days prior. So yeah.
Dang.
Mhm.
That's nuts.
No, exactly. So they had it was strict at the time, but now it's not at all.
Yeah, because I didn't need the vaccine because Kosovo's requirement, they have to make it less strict because there's so many people living outside of it that go back.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, and we have a large diaspora where it wouldn't make sense to implement these requirements because the diaspora is a large factor of our economy. We send a lot of money back home.
Mhm. No, exactly.
Yeah, they just only made it a negative test, which,
that's good. It's simple. It's really simple.
But then, in 22, they lifted all that stuff, so.
Yeah, no, exactly. Now it's really easy. I think all you need now is just a visa to travel with. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
how long you be in Albania this summer?
5 weeks.
That's nice. It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, I am planning to go to the southern beaches of Albania because I was previously in the northern beaches.
Mm-hmm.
Which, the problem with the north beaches, especially in this place called Durs, it could be overcrowded a bit of times.
Yeah.
But in the south areas, mainly in the beaches like Vlora and Saranda, beautiful.
Yeah.
Also Ksamil.
No, definitely. No, this part is, I really want to go because I just want to get away from the whole American thing. I just want to go to a beach. That's it.
Yeah.
I want to go to a beach, man.
I
just want to see nice mountains and everything. I want to get away.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Like that mountain life, like just going through the mountains and like just seeing that view is honestly, I would take that over everything.
Mm-hmm. No, definitely. Especially where my dad lives too. He has an amazing view of the mountains, and I just love view of mountains overall. So I just especially here in Whitewater, we have nothing. We have cornfields. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So I just can't wait to just go there and just see an ocean, actually good views and everything, and walk by a pier and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and even in the cities, like in Pristina, the view from my condo is still pretty great because I can still see the hills right behind all the silhouette of the buildings.
Mm-hmm. No, exactly.
And Pristina is actually a pretty cheap city.
Really? What's the cost like?
Like a macchiato.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't found any macchiatos that is over €1.
Wow, damn.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I know at the the village I go to is called Ashos, Paraleo Ashos. That's our village, and when we go, usually everything's kind of cheap. They've raised the prices a little bit, but the only thing that's expensive is products brought from the U.S. For example, like everyone knows what Prime is, right?
Yeah.
Like there's like at our like little shops we have there, it's called a peritero.
Mm-hmm.
There's like Cokes and stuff. A Coke's like €1,
Oh,
cheap.
okay, reasonable.
But then the Prime that they have, it's €12.
What?
And these kids buy it all the time because they think it's really cool. And I like my buddy. He's trying to buy every flavor, and he's dropping over €50 on like 4 Prime cans. And I'm like, telling him, bro, like, don't do that. You're stupid.
And like, where does it get the money? Because like, wait, what is? Because like most of Balkans, like I think like the average monthly salary is like €300.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what they get the money from, to be honest. I don't know where, but and like also like sometimes they bring in like U.S. candy. Like sometimes you'll see at like the little shops they have like nerd clusters, like Sour Patch Kids. Those are like €8, and these kids think it's cool because it's from it's like foreign and stuff. And they want to buy it. And there's a thing called a pickle kit. It's like all over TikTok. It's like those little juicy pickles and a thing. They're disgusting, but they're like selling for €10, and these kids buy them all the time.
Man, for €10, I could get lunch for 5.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I can get like. €2 with like souvlaki in there with like
oh my god,
€7.
Or like last time I went, I took like large part of my mom's side of my family out for dinner because it was during the end of my trip, and the total bill for like I think it was like 10 to 12 people, it was like €85.
That's crazy. That's not what it's like. Me and my girlfriend went out for dinner last week, and it was $86.
Wow.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That is insane because, like, yeah, like a beer is like €1.30, pretty cheap, or
really cheap, yeah.
Or I think it's like €2 for like I don't know araki.
Yeah, it all depends. Yeah, the euro it's usually like €1 back in Greece for just a little beer.
Yeah, that's normal price.
Yeah, normal price. Here it's like you go to a bar or something, you get it's like $5 for a beer, something like that. Some stupid price.
And
like
it isn't even a good beer.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah, it's like cheap stuff. I mean, because like there are like your stereotypical cheap beers, Like I know in Kosovo, like the main beer is this beer called Bea, but like some other beers of like beer from like Skopje or Lashko or Talberg. Like a lot of those like really cheapy type stuff.
No, exactly. I think one of the most famous beers, at least in my town, is a beer called Fix, and I don't think it's 100% Greek. I think it's also a bit Turkish. But it's one of the most popular ones there.
Wait, it's called Fix?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking at a picture of it. Yeah, Fix Hellas.
Fix Hellas, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the beer that I know is from the city called Pea, and the beer is called Pea beer. And the only thing unique about it is like they use a water from a famous like waterfall, which honestly it's one of the best tasting beers I've had.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, it's really enjoyable because especially with the Albanian world and the Albanian diaspora, even within the Balkans, because like there's a lot of Albanians living in Montenegro and North Macedonia, especially here in the Midwest where we are. There's a lot of Albanians from North Macedonia.
Really?
Especially. But the problem is, every time we speak to each other in Albanian, our dialects are very different.
Yeah.
Like the way they speak, they use a lot more Turkish and Slavic loan words.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Because I know there is some words that Albanian and Greek do share. Krevat, pirun.
Yeah. And I wish I was still fluent in Greek. I used to like live in Greece obviously when I was a kid, and when I came back, I didn't go to Greece for like 3 years, and I just kind of forgot a lot. Like I could still like have conversations in Greek pretty easily and stuff like that, but like I forgot how to write and stuff. I forgot how to speak fluently. It's sad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like writing Greek can be especially difficult because like the problem for me is like the lowercase letters are different than the uppercase.
Oh yeah, no,
very
that's
differently.
That's like one of the big things.
Yeah, and it's like there isn't really that much consistency.
No, exactly. It's really confusing. That's why I've thought about trying to get back in and learn it, but I don't want to put myself through that stress of writing and everything like that. Because I remember, because when I went to school in Greece, in like first grade, I was writing perfectly fine. My handwriting used to be amazing back then when I knew how to write fluent in Greek, and then I feel like ever since I lost it, my knowledge to write, my handwriting has become horrible.
Oh yeah.
Also, because my dad was so hard on me about my handwriting, he would make me like write a word like probably 30 times on a page, and if I messed it up, like it was not good, he would erase the whole thing and I'd start over again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah. I mean, because like with Albania, Albania uses the Latin alphabet, so it was pretty easy for me to catch on.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah. It's just the only thing is there's 36 letters in the Albanian language.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, but I've gotten better at like reading and writing Albanian. It's just the only problem is like all the cases that I have to memorize.
It's hard, man. I even struggled writing in Spanish. I take Spanish for 4 years.
Yeah, I can barely remember any Spanish besides the mean stuff.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Because like in Albania, my Albanian has improved a lot, and that's just me learning on my own.
Yeah, no, exactly. No.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I impress some of the other Albanians. I was like, "Dang, you speak good."
Yeah, when you go there, do they think like, since you say you're from America, like you live in America, do they think like you don't know any like Albanian or stuff like that? Do they think that sometimes?
Yeah, that is something. Yeah, there is that feeling. I mean, but sometimes I can just confuse it by like wearing as local because like when I speak Albanian, I speak it more in the local accent.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing I really push myself is trying not to have that American sounding voice.
Yeah, no, I struggle with that too. Like my buddies in Greece, they've said I kind of have an American accent when speaking Greek, and I try my hardest not to. But yeah, people like I think sometimes people like think I don't speak like amazing Greek. My Greek's like okay, but people don't think I speak amazing Greek sometimes because I say it from America.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I mean, I think I've gotten rid of the American accent while speaking Greek sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because like it was pretty easy for me to like pick up on the accent because I only speak Albanian to my parents. That's it.
Really?
Like they know English, but I only speak to them in Albanian.
Yeah. With my dad, he speaks to me in Greek, but I've always spoke to him in English sometimes. Like it's just like a weird thing we've like had ever since I was a kid. But he only speaks to me in Greek though, and he speaks English to me like when he's mad at me, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah, that's always crazy. Yeah, because like with my dad, he only watches Albanian TV.
Really?
Yeah, like that's the only TV he watches.
Damn. Do you have like a cable with like Albanian channels on it?
Yep, pretty much. It's a streaming box, which I was looking at through the channels. It isn't just Albanian channels. It's like the whole Balkans.
Really?
Yeah, even Greek TV.
Really? Like I remember my grandpa had that too.
Yeah, like cable on like the Greek channel, like ERT.
ERT, yeah.
Yeah, we get that channel.
Really? That's no. Makes sense.
Yeah, because like there is quite a few Albanians actually living in Greece.
Really?
Especially along like the Epirus region.
Yeah, no, I have some friends in Greece who have a lot of family in Albania. Like some of them are like 50% Albanian and everything and stuff like that.
Yeah, because like I was doing some research and have you heard of the Arvanites? Arvanita.
That sounds so familiar.
Yeah, because doing some research, like I saw a video of them speaking, and when they speak, they didn't sound Greek. But when I was hearing, they were actually speaking an old dialect of Albanian.
Really?
And those same people actually contributed to Greek independence from the Ottomans.
Oh, wow.
Because at the time, us Albanians were also fighting for independence from the Ottomans. They occupied us for over 600 years.
Yeah.
And despite like a large sect of Albanians being Muslim, we were too nationalistic to fight over religion.
No, yeah. Understandable.
Because like an Albanian wouldn't kill another Albanian over religion. That's like the worst thing you could do as an Albanian.
No, definitely.
Because like Albania, like we're really religiously diverse. We got like Muslim, Orthodox, Catholic, and irreligious people. Mm-hmm. But we're just all Albanian. We all wave the same flag. I mean, have the same emblems.
No, exactly.
Yeah, because like throughout history, you can see evidence of like Albanian rulers, switching faiths based off who's the bigger military alliance.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, because like when I was in Tirana, like I saw a mosque there. Then I went inside an Orthodox cathedral, which
No, it's like that sometimes. Yeah.
yeah, which I actually walked into the Orthodox cathedral. Oh my gosh, it was the most surreal feeling I've ever had.
Actually.
Like seeing all of the portraits and just the sheer size of it is honestly like insane.
Do you celebrate Orthodox Easter?
No, my family's not religious.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, because I remember like last Sunday was Catholic Easter and everything. So like everyone was celebrating it, and it just feels weird because like Orthodox Easter is until May 5th.
Yeah, because you still use the Julian calendar.
What?
Because the Orthodox Church uses the Julian calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like with my family history, it's a mix. There's a mix of like Catholics and Muslims. Which always raises the question, like, am I more Catholic or Muslim? And then I just hear my dad say, "Oh, you'll see me in a church before you see me in a mosque."
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, because like with Albanians, like we all come from these like original Albanian tribes, and I come from this northern tribe called Kelmendi. And during the Ottoman occupation of the Balkans, they were one of the last few Albanian tribes that still kept the old Albanian traditions alive.
Really?
Besides the Albanians that fled to Italy, the Arbaresh.
That's sick.
Yeah, like that tribe was still very much Catholic.
That's crazy. That's sick.
Catholic to its roots, still preserved even practiced the old Albanian law of the Kanun. Yeah, because like during the Ottoman occupation, like they treated us the worst.
Yeah.
Like, we weren't allowed to have any Albanian language schools. Just us. Only us. They allowed all the other people. They allowed, the Serbs, the Bosniaks, all the other conquered people to keep their language, but not us.
That's crazy. Damn.
Yeah, but thankfully, we still able to preserve our ancient language.
Yeah. No, thankfully, yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
And one large chunk of it was the Albanians that escaped to Italy back in the 15th century.
Really?
Because
that's sick.
Them living in Italy, even after 600 years, they still speak Albanian.
Damn. That's awesome. That's awesome that carries on in different countries.
Yeah. In fact, they have this song called, which is, because when they left, because some of those were living in southern Greece in this area called Moria. And they have this song
name?
Yeah. And they have this song called Moja Bukura More. Which is my beautiful More. Ever since I left, I never saw you again.
Yeah.
Because this was, when they fled to Italy as refugees. Which I listened to that song. Oh my gosh, I almost cried. Yeah, because like knowing the history of it is like, wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Even after 600 years, people are still singing that song, because of what happened back then.
No, exactly. No, it's stuff's emotional.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where in Greece that is, that area that they left, because those were the people that were living in like that. I think I found okay. Let's see, it's okay. I think, or maybe I have the wrong one. I can't find where exactly. It's like it's. I think it's an island. Yeah, but it's crazy because the amount of Albanians living in Greece surprises me. No,
yeah, it's big.
Yeah, oh, yeah. It's that border area. Like we all live in each other. I mean, whether it be a Greek guy living in Korça or Girokastro, or an Albanian guy living in Epirus or Ioannau.
Nah, I got class in like 5 minutes.
All right, well, it's great talking to you, Dimitri.
Great talking to you too. Thank you for having me on.
We gotta hang you out today. I'm gonna send you those songs that I'm talking about.
Awesome.
Yeah, and have a good one.
Have a great day, man. I'll see you later.
See ya. Bye-bye. So that was Dimitri, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to episode 3 of Big Babi's Macchiato. A Greek and Albanian guy, having some great banter. And I will see you next time. And have a wonderful day.